Guys, Captain CA here for Flats Class YouTube, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to pass fish and inlet fish for deeper tarpon. That's right, this is tarpon season, and right now we have a lot of crab flushes, so I'll give you a little tip to get a couple of extra bites. Stay tuned. So when I say a little added weight gets a few more bites, this is what I mean. In years past, the way I've grown up tarpon fishing, we fish these bigger moon tides where we have hard outgoing water in the evening time, and the tarpon are up top. You see them rolling up top, and they're in the grass mats and they're eating the crabs like crazy. Well, tarpon fishing is basically like a fever pitch right now. So we have more boats than ever, especially this summer more than any other because of COVID-19. So what I've noticed is now all these boats are driving over the zones where the crabs are, and they're pushing the tarpon deeper in the water column. Makes them a lot tougher to catch when you're drifting a Freeline Crab, which I usually do on 5 or 6 feet of 50-pound fluorocarbon leader. I snell it, I use a 7/0 hook, and I use a crab about 3.5 to 4 inches, so it's a little stronger, heavier crab to throw up tide and then drift down. When you drift down with the mats of grass, I'm feeding a little bit of line out so the crab's never on a tight line. But this year, I've noticed more than any other year that a lot of the fish that I'm scanning on my ray marine, on my down vision, and on my side vision, they're not up as high in the water column, they're a little deeper. How do you combat that? Well, the best way I have found is you get some split shot, and with your crab rig here, you just add the split shot right above the hook. So I'll just put it on above the hook, and I usually put one to start with and see if that'll get me a bite. And I just pinch it on with a pair of pliers, and these are really quick, and you can take them off if it's a rainy night or something like that. You don't have as much traffic out there. But I'll put a little number 5 split shot on there, and it'll get the crab a little deeper than everybody else's. And in many cases, that's the difference whether you get a bite or not when you're drifting through those pods of tarpon that are flowing out with the mats. Now, in some cases, when the water's really rolling hard, you may even have to add a second split shot to make this really work more effectively. But for me, I'll drive around, I'll see the tarpon rolling behind my boat as we're drifting to them, and I'll immediately cast the heavier rig like this back up above my boat and let the tide walk it back, and we'll just fall back with it. And by the time it gets back to where those tarpon are that have been pressured a little bit, it'll be right in the thick of them, you know, in that 15 to 25 foot range of depth, and I'll get more bites. My guys will get more bites than anyone around us by doing this one simple trick, adding a little weight. I hope this little tarpon season tip puts a couple of more of your favorite fish in the air this tarpon season. Captain C.A. Richardson signing off from Flats Class YouTube.